How's it going, YouTube? Earlier this year, I had bought 2 packs of the Call of Duty League trading cards. These are from the blaster boxes, and I did end up doing an unboxing of these, but the video that I recorded had a lot of audio issues, and so unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the video posted. But as you can see here inside of the box, we have all of our cards. We never really had any space to put them, so I kind of just left them in here. We didn't get anything crazy. I think the coolest one was maybe I got like a Pred die cut, I think. Outside of that, we got a couple Thieves players and some of the new Thieves players while they were on their other rosters at the time. But this time around, I wanted to do a new video because, like I said, I wasn't able to post the last one. And so this time around, we ended up getting ourselves a hobby box. And in this hobby box, there is supposed to be 2 autographs on average. That's what they say, 2 autograph cards on average. And I'm really hoping to get something good. Ideally something Thieves related. I have seen a couple people in like the Thieves Twitter space mention that they have opened some cards and they were able to get a trio ink of Draza, Envoy, and Octane, which is pretty cool. That would be awesome to find. And then I've also seen somebody was able to get Ghosty and Joe Deceives as well. That might have been Jake, actually, if I'm not mistaken. So shout out Jake Maverick. But I'm hoping to get something pretty cool out of this one. And we got a little more cards in this pack as well. It's 15 cards per pack, 10 packs per box. So we got 150 cards to open up here, and I'm really excited to jump right into it. All right, so we're gonna open it up here and kind of just dive right into it. Like I said, I'm really excited to open these. I love ripping cards, whether it's sports cards or, these Call of Duty League cards. I think these ones are really cool because it's something a little different. I do have a lot of baseball cards and some basketball cards here and there. Recently, I got a couple football cards, but I think with how much I enjoy like the Call of Duty League, my goal is to try and collect some pretty cool Call of Duty League cards and, hopefully we get something good. But let's see if I can open it up through here because there's some tape on the bottom that I don't want to mess with, but I'm also not trying to like destroy the box. Okay, well, we are able to get one out, so let's just maybe get all of them out so that way we don't have to worry about that. All right, now that we have all of the packs out of the box, we're gonna go ahead and start ripping these. I'll move these off to the side here and wish us luck here. Let's hope we get something crazy. I'm hoping that the actual packaging is not too loud either. So I do apologize for that. I did try to get my mic a little farther away from that and a little closer to me. I'm also gonna do my best to not see the cards before we open the pack, because obviously that kind of ruins the fun a little bit. But here we go. First pack. We got ourselves Awakening. Oh, I already feel that something's already sleeved. I can already feel something sleeved. I don't know if you guys would be able to tell from the camera, but we feel something sleeved in there. But starting off, we have Awakening. I don't think this is I think this is just one of the alternative like cards or just variables, I should say. I got a Fellow, Priesta, Standy, Scraps, Illy, who recently retired, Caesar Skies Bueno, and this one I believe is a diamond, if I'm not mistaken, or platinum, that's what it is, platinum with the shiny border. I don't know if you guys can see that well. Cammy, back-to-back Cammies, but this one's a retro back when he was on Ultra. Ooh, okay. This is the sleeved card that we were thinking of. So we got a die-cut Jamie Insight dominated card. This one's pretty cool. This is the type of thing I got with the Pred card from my previous unboxing that I was not able to post. So this one's pretty cool. We got a Seam, Clay, Accuracy, Bance, and Slasher. So that is our first pack. Definitely the Insight die cut is our best one there. I think the rest of these are probably pretty much all duplicates for me. So We have those, not too crazy about that, but this one's a new one. You know, we love Insight over here. He's a beast of an AR, so I will definitely take that. We're going on to pack number 2 here. I'm sure the flow of this this video is going to be a little off compared to what it could be, just with how we have to open the packs and all that. But I'm still going to try and do my best to keep a reasonable pace here. I'm also going to move these out of the way. We get an envoy. We get an envoy on the top here. We love to see that. Do have this one already, so that is a duplicate. We have Pro Loot, another Asim, Nero, Stellium. We got Hook. Okay, we got a Platinum Scump, which I don't know if we have a Platinum Scump. We do have Scump. I don't know if it's Platinum. Another Asim. Retro Fellow back on Paris Legion. Oh, okay, we got a Optic Hype Crew Major 3 tournament. Ooh, a scrap on the back, MVP scrap. Okay, I'll take that. The other one of these I have was an LAT Home Series crew card, and it had draws on the back of it. So that's kind of cool. We have the beef going on with these cards. I'll take that though. We got a BZ, Standy again, another slasher, different variation though. Havoc, and then Diamond Con to close out that pack. I do think the Home Series Hype Crew cards are kind of cool. They're definitely a neat addition. You know, since they have the cut as if it's like the pass, you know, that you would get when you're actually at an event. Pretty cool little addition to the packs there. Here we go for pack number 3. I'm wondering when we're gonna get these autos and if we're gonna get anything cool. I think there is a ghosty rookie sign card, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like that would be pretty sick. I felt bad when I went to the Major 2 event and I went to the Oakley meet and greet, and Ghosty was the only guy I did not have a card for him to sign. I was able to get all the other players to sign something, but unfortunately, Dan, I didn't have anything for you. I do apologize. Hopefully we can get one here so that way we can change that the next time I see you. But here we go. We got Mac to start us off. We got another Bance. Got a Draza, which we have draws as well. Paul X. Another Insight, but this one's a regular card. Fellow. Tej. This one looks like a Platinum. Another Envoy. I think this one is also Platinum. It's a little harder to tell because of the design or because of the print, but there's a little bit of a reflection there. We got a Retro Kleenex card. Rookie Vickle. This one looks Platinum as well. Not a bad one. This is before the hair transplant, as we can see. Respectfully. Kenny. We got Sib. Another Big Wake, Caesar Skies Bueno, and then Major Maniac to close us out. So nothing really crazy in that one. I do like the retro cards. I think the retro cards are cool, but they're not too crazy. So we'll kind of just keep that entire deck with the rest of those ones off to the side. We are on pack number 4, I believe it is. So we're kind of moving through these, I feel like. Let me know in the comments if you guys love ripping cards, and more specifically ripping the Call of Duty League cards. And if so, what's some of the best hits you've had? Because I'm really interested. I know there's a whole bunch of cards out there. So I would be... This is stuck. We're just going to rip that pack like that. I don't really care. I would be interested to hear what you guys have gotten and what you think are some of your prized possessions, or maybe cards that have the most value for you guys. All right, starting off this pack, we have Attach, back when he was on the Minnesota Rocker. We got another Draza. We got Hixie, Adam Assault, Cammy, Zed with a platinum border, Capsule. This looks like it might be platinum. I can't. Yeah, this one is platinum. Okay. Another platinum. We got a Retro Breach TJ Haley, Ooh, this one's a gold Arcides. I don't think I've seen a gold one like that in a while. That one's pretty cool. Got another Capsidal. Another Caesar Skies Bueno. Cammy. Simp. We love an Octane pull. And then that is another Scump card. Okay, so again, nothing too crazy out of that pack. We did get a gold card, which is cool. I don't know if I've pulled a gold card myself, so that's new. We got our last pack in this stack here. Then we'll move on to our second stack of cards. Let's see what we get from pack number 5. I don't know what it is about ripping packs that's just so fun. It's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just the gamble of it. I am a big gambling fan. I can't afford to do it, but it is really fun. To start this one off, we got Nasty. We love the #1 ginger to ever play COD right there. Arcides, Pro Loot, 2 Byrons in 1 pack. Another Illy, Pred, Kismet. We got a Paco. This is a platinum, it looks like. Yes, sir. That is another Nasty card. This one is platinum as well. Retro Vivid from the Mutineers. Another home series card. This should have scrap on the back. So we have 2 of these now. 2 of these from the same box. Another Shane card. We did actually get Shane to sign one of our cards as well. So I believe it's the same one. I don't know if that one is platinum or not, but I do have that one sleeved up already. Then we have Paco. We love a good Paco pull. This one's just a base card though. Assault, Vivid, and another Zed here. So interesting that we got 2 of the Optic Home Series Hype Crew cards. Was not expecting to get 2 of the same card in that regard there. I did not mean for that to rhyme. I sounded like Dr. Seuss or something. All right, here we go. Pack number 6. We're starting off our second stack of cards here. Let's see if we pull any of these autos anytime soon. I wouldn't mind if we ended up saving those for like the last packs. I would not be upset with that, but I do feel another sleeve in this pack, so I think we might have something there. We got a Hixie. This one looks like a regular card as well. TJ, another Envoy, Scraps, Diamond Con, Afro, back-to-back Afros, but this one appears to be platinum. Mac. This is Hook on LAG. Oh, and then we got another Pred die cut. So I now have 2 of these. Believe it's the same exact card. So interesting. Another duplicate. We got another Zed card. Man, this pack. This is a big Zed pack apparently. Arcides. We got a Kenny card. We love that. Kismet. And Jamie Insight to close it out. So far we've gotten 2 of the dominated die cuts. If we're talking in total of packs that I've opened, we have 3 now, 2 of them being the Pred, one of them being the Jamie Insight. Moving on to, this is, I believe, pack number 7, if I'm counting correctly, but it has been a while since we opened the first one, so that number could be off, but I think this is number 7. Okay, starting off with Hook the Nuke. And we got Clayster. We got Nero back on Boston. Simp, another Accuracy, another Scraps. This one is a Platinum. Diamond Con. This is Skies from the Mutineers, Retro. Ooh, okay. A Hired Guns Kismet. Back when he was on Paris Legion and on NYSL. This is numbered 12 to 99. Okay, that's pretty sick. Let's see here. That's pretty dope. I believe the Hired Guns is a new thing as well. So we got ourselves a Kismet Hired Guns card. This is pretty cool. We're definitely going to sleeve this one up real quick. and it's 12 out of 99. I mean, that's pretty good number too. Pretty low there. It's a cool looking card as well. I love the two different colors, the yellow and the orange, but how they kind of like fade a little bit. That's pretty cool. I know I might not be the best at showing it off on camera, so I do apologize, but yeah, we're definitely putting that one off to the side there. So it seems like that's one of our 2 autographs there. We got one out of the way. That one's a pretty cool one. A Beezy, Paulex, Kleenex, Priesta, Temp, and Sib to close that one out. So we do get what I believe is our first autograph there. We should have one more in the deck, or in the packs, I should say. Just thought of cards and immediately thought of a playing card deck. All right, pack number 8 here. Let's see what we're cooking with in this one. Ooh, is that a silver? Is that just a regular one? I think it's a regular one. I don't think silver is a thing here. No, but we start off with Shane. Love a good Shane card. We got Vivid, another Pred here, another Havoc, Attach, Simp, Octane, Retro LAG Spart. We got a rookie Brack card, another Octane, Scump, Capsule, Zero, Kleenex, and Afro. So nothing much out of that pack. Nothing too crazy. Probably a lot of duplicates from that one. And we got 2 more left here. So pack number 9, we're almost done. This is in some regard actually going faster than I anticipated it. But that's not a bad thing. Let's see what we get here. Before I open these up, let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think I'm going to pull out of these last 2 autograph wise? Because they say there's supposed to be 2. They say on average there's supposed to be 2. So let me know who you guys think. I probably should have said that before we got the Kismet card, but I'm interested to hear what energy you guys are bringing to this. We're starting off this pack with a Mackenzie Melts, Shotzi, TJ, another Hydra card, another Nasty card, another Shotzi. This one's Platinum, TJ Haley, a Retro Celium, a Rookie Beans card, okay, Dashy, Major Maniac, Temp, another Celium, and Zero and Shotzi. All right. So again, nothing too crazy. Think we got a couple plats in there, maybe 1 or 2. All right. This is the final pack. This is where we should get another signature. Now I'm hoping for something Thieves related, whether it be any of the new Thieves players, any of the old Thieves players, anything like that. That's what I'm looking for. So let's hope we can bring the energy and get one of those cards. That would be electric to pull on the final pack. You just couldn't write it better if that were the case, you know? All right, we got another Mac. We got Bance, Draza, Paulex, Insight, Clayster, a Platinum Clayster, Accuracy, Retro Kenny, love that. Ooh, and a Solo Ink Capsule card. This one is not numbered. Interesting. Okay, not bad. I mean, obviously not what I was hoping. We'll definitely put that one off to the side. Dashy, Kenny, Sib, Awakening, Skies, and Major Maniac. So really, I probably should have put the Thieves cards off to the side, but really a lot of the Thieves cards we got, I'll just kind of put them to the side right now while we're yapping a little bit. We really didn't get too many Thieves cards this go around. Last time I don't think we got a ton of Thieves cards either. Even like the current players, we didn't get really many Hydras either. I feel like um, we didn't get any. We didn't. Well, we got the Optic Home Series one, which had scrap on it. So we do get that, but really not too many Optic or said Optic while I was looking at the Shotzi card. Too many Thieves, current Thieves players. Got a Tej. Let's see. Another Octane. I really just wanted more like Octane cards, you know? Obviously with him being retired, that's kind of like pretty big deal, I feel like, to have more cards from him. And he's definitely one of my favorite players of all time at this point. So definitely would have been cool to have more of those. Let's see. Now we're just kind of rolling through these to find more of the Thieves cards. There's one right there. We'll just throw it on top. Just a lot of base cards, you know. I definitely thought I was going to get a little more variety than just all of these base cards. But it's all right. I'll have to see if there's anybody out there who is interested in any of these cards. I definitely don't really have the space to keep a lot of these, especially since there are a lot of duplicates. So if anybody is interested in any of these cards, let me know. I would be more than willing to try and figure out a way to get these to whoever may or may not want them. The thing for me is I'm definitely more so just trying to collect the Thieves cards, which, you know, I'm sure you guys kind of figured that much. Probably should put that one over there as well. But yeah, really anything outside of the Thieves cards, I don't care as much about. Obviously, like when you have specific players that maybe you like, you know, like having a scump card is always cool. I do like Kleenex. There's a couple players in the league that I wouldn't mind keeping, but definitely prefer the Thieves cards over anything. So if, like I said, if there's anything that you guys have seen from pulling today, if there's anything you guys want, let me know. And I would love to figure out a way to possibly work something out with you guys to try and get it sent your way. Honestly, even the autograph cards, they're on the table if you guys would like those. Again, since they're not really the Thieves players, I would be willing to make a trade or something like that. I would be more than willing to do that too. But I always love opening cards, so I definitely don't mind doing that. And we did get a decent amount of Thieves cards. We got more than I thought. Just like I said, a lot of base cards. Didn't really get a lot of variety when it comes to those. We only got one of the retro cards. This Envoy is a platinum, so we did get a platinum Envoy card there. Platinum Hydra card, another Hydra, and then it looks like platinum Octane. Yeah, platinum Octane, another Hydra. We got the one retro of Kenny, and then a regular Kenny as well. So not a bad stack. Not a bad stack of Thieves cards, but I do think a lot of them are duplicates. So if you guys don't have some of these as Thieves fans, let me know. I'll try and see the ones that I have doubled up. And like I said, maybe we can work something out. Same with the other cards. Here are what I would consider to be our hits. We had the Cap signature, the Capsule signature card, Solo Ink. Then we have the Kismet Hired Guns, which I definitely think this one is probably like the bigger hit here. It's numbered and it's Kismet, world champion, pretty solid card there. Then we got the Dominated die cut of Pred, which, as I said, I do have this one already. We have the 2 Optic Home Series with scrap on the back, most valuable player. And yeah, I believe they're exactly the same. And then we have the Jamie Insight Dominated die cut. So the Kismet was definitely the big hit today. That was a pretty good pull. But yeah, like I said, I always enjoy opening up any type of cards, trading cards, whatever it is. But with it being Call of Duty related and the possibility of pulling some Thieves cards, something cool like that, it's really fun to do. If you guys enjoyed this video and you enjoyed getting to watch me open up some cards kind of IRL, let me know if this is something you guys would like to see me do again, because I would have no problem doing that again. The biggest challenge is probably just going to be affording the packs, but if that's something you guys want to see and you're interested in, I'm pretty sure I could find a way to do that, and maybe we could work something out as well to where, like I said, if you guys want some stuff from the packs, we can try and figure that out too. I'd be more than willing to do that. So I appreciate everybody who tuned into the video today. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please hit that like and subscribe button, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody.